email is from Dr. B in Canada.
Is he a real doctor?
I don't know. Are you a real doctor?
Cut this off.
Introducing Dr. Jakare Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York.
Yeah, New York City is so great that our football teams, for the first half of the season, they were losing. But things have changed. Our football teams are on the roll. We're now winning. The Giants won for the first time this week. Yes. And the Jets also defeated their big rival, the New England Patriots. Yeah. You would think that winning will make New Yorkers happy. No. Think again. Here is a New York Jets fan hitting a woman after his team won. Watch. The woman, I must tell you, is wearing a New England Patriot jersey in New York City. That is a no.
No.
It's like wearing Amechi for President t-shirt in ASUU Rock. Can I see that hit again? Wow. That is a big blow. And for some reasons, the woman did not fall. Now compare that to the woman who was standing beside Obama as he was talking about Obamacare. The woman started feeling sick and suddenly wanted to faint, and Obama grabbed the woman. Watch.
To free families from the pervasive fear that one illness. There you go. You okay? I'm right here. I got you. Yeah. No, you're okay. This happens when I talk too long. You'll be okay. Here, why don't you go?
Yes. This is not the first time. It is one of Obama's signature moves, When he wants to mesmerize his audience, he will make a woman faint. It's always a woman, not a man. Always a woman. Watch.
Do we have somebody who fainted?
We've got somebody down here. Do we already have the paramedic coming?
It looks like we have somebody who may have fainted.
Okay. This message is for you, Femi Fanikayode. Listen to me, my friend. This is not a proof that Obama is anti-Christ. This is not a proof. I'm just saying. Now, talking about those who cut Iroko trees down with their mouths. The Republican senator from Texas, the junior senator, Ted Cruz, insulted Nigerians the other day as he was taking a swipe at Obamacare.
Wow.
Watch him.
The Nigerian email scammers, they've been a lot less active lately because they've all been hired to run the Obamacare websites.
I know. Ted, look at me. You don't know shit about Nigeria. Let me tell you something. Nigeria's yahoo boys are like your Tea Party nuts. They believe in limited government, free enterprises, and zero government regulation. You get that? I know you want to be president, but when the time comes, we will carry your behind back to Cuba via Canada. By the way, Nigerian email scammers are still very active. If you want to know, stop checking your American email account. Our Yahoo boys, they know that America is broke and cannot pay its bills. So they don't send it anymore to Americans. Check your Canadian email address.
Wow.
Nonsense. Did you guys hear that Nigeria has been voted into the United Nations Security Council? It's a very big deal. We can now veto any attempt to try President Jonathan at the International Criminal Courts for JTF massacre at Baga or for the Apo killings by SSS men.
Wow.
Just while we were celebrating, popping champagne, the Saudis rejected their own election into the council. I'm like, these naughty Saudis? They didn't even wait for us to finish celebrating before they rejected their own award. What an insult. Imagine, Reuben Abati has already added the UN position to the list of achievements that President accomplished. Terrible. Now, an update on the story we told you last week. did Stella get? Is Stella Oduah still the Minister of Aviation?
I think so.
Really? She's still there?
I think so.
Why?
I don't
Jonathan,
know.
why? I understand that Anambra people, Stella is from Anambra State, have offered to give President Jonathan another pretty woman as minister.
Wow.
Yeah, a group sent a list to the president this week. They said to Jonathan, if you want a smart woman, we have Obi Ezekwesili. If you want another woman that uses a lot of makeup and bleaching cream, we have Dora Akonyele. Yeah, they said, but if you want a woman that wears pants, we will give you our outgoing governor, Adobe. I was worried that I may not be able to use all my Stella Oduah's joke before she's fired. Then I heard that President Jonathan has set up a panel to probe the minister. Right there, I knew that I have all the time in the world. I know some of you are worried about why she's still a minister. Yes, let me tell you. Now, here are the top 10 reasons why Stella is still not fired. Number 10, President Jonathan sees the whole story as another tale inside the molewe.
And when it was asked, you had it in the molewe.
Number 9, she knows where the bodies were buried. So Jonathan would rather have her inside pissing out than outside pissing in.
Hey.
Number 8, her neighborhood to neighborhood project means shared secrets and diseases. Number 7, as a princess in good standing, she needs more time to pack up her makeup bags. You know? Number 6, she's the only person allowed to call Jonathan the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Attention! Stand at ease. I swear. Number 5, if she's fired, SaharaReporters has won. If she's not fired, SaharaReporters has won. Number 4, if Stella goes, so goes Jonathan's good luck charm. Yeah, I understand. The number 3 reason why she's still on the job is that for $1 million, Reputation Defender, you know them, they're online, is promising to fix her reputation. Number 2, just like a crocodile cannot stick out its tongue, a princess cannot resign from her throne. Now, the number 1 reason why Stella has not been fired is that she is the only female minister who prepares ofensala for the first lady. Yes. Yeah, right. As if she knows how to cook. Anyway, why am I here wasting my saliva on this Stella Oduah? I understand that she is in Israel now to sign an important agreement with God. Sorry, I mean to see Jonathan. Yeah, since the meeting could not happen in Nigeria because reporters are always watching her moves. And as you know, what happens in Tel Aviv stays in Tel Aviv. But what is consummated and sealed in Jerusalem stays sealed in the eyes of God. Yeah, take note of that. I don't understand Nigerians at all. President Jonathan said he doesn't want to be addressed as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces anymore. And people are mad.
What?
Look here, my friends. The man is being honest. He has looked around. He sees different armed forces in Nigeria. The Niger Delta militants, the OPC, the Boko Haram group, the Umbasa cult, and that one woman army called Down Patient Jonathan. And he figured out, hey, I'm not in command of any of these forces, so let me not deceive myself anymore. I think it's commendable. You know, if we commend him on that, maybe, just maybe, next he may ask that nobody should call him doctor or add a PhD to his name. Am I out of line? Okay. Google Professor Goodluck Jonathan and tell me if you can see any academic paper he wrote in his days as a lecturer. Try it. Okay, even if Professor of Zoology only requires passing food to pigs and rabbits, have you listened to the man speak? Does he sound like someone with a PhD? Watch our special series. We call this one Jonathan Turns the English Language. Watch.
Because when that thing, during that period, United Nations plays some role and other people. But this is not a period to apportion blames. Just like you put it, what do we learn? Not just Nigeria. And even my remarks there, as if you read my mind.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Next year by this time, I don't know, probably they will ask me to say something or not. If I will talk, I think I may speak for about 2 hours. But if I'm asked not to talk, I will only do what probably I'll be asked to do.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Nigeria play big at the African level.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
The world will continue to be embarrassed by this act of violence. Sometimes you don't know whether the people are really safe to do what they are doing.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
I was given the privilege to ring the New York Stock Exchange, the traditional bell ringing to close the market for that day. And
that is not correct. That is not correct.
Do you know that university professors in Nigeria, otherwise known as ASUU, are still on strike? Yeah, everyone has lost count on how long this strike has lasted.
Wow.
A civil society group said this week that ASUU strike has increased prostitution.
What?
I'm like, how do they know? I went and checked, and what these women are charging per hour is still very high. If you want them to stay for a whole night, you have to clean your bank account.
What?
Yeah, what? I was just doing research. Imagine, there was no discount even for regular customers. Why are you looking at me? The news is that Abubakar Atiku, and 215 other Nigerians have signed a petition to end ASUU strike.
Really?
Hey, yeah. You know your country is in trouble when your former vice president is online searching for petition to sign. Instead of him to lead a demonstration of 1 million students to Abuja, he's sitting in front of the computer looking for petition to sign. Shame on you, Atiku. Shame on you. Our middle belt knuckle-head of a minister, Labram Mako, came out to defend the federal government this week. He said that the government and ASUU did not know what they signed in the contract in 2009. To which ASUU said, speak for yourself, man. Speak for yourself and your government. Even if our students cannot read and write, we still can. And we knew we hit a jackpot. Yeah. Now, here are some stories making headlines across Nigerian newspapers this week. Vatican suspends German bishop known for high spending. This man of God spent 43 million to pimp his house.
What?
Yeah. To which Bishop Oyedepo of Winners Chapel said, you call that money? That's chicken change. Sovereign National Conference will throw Nigeria into anarchy, says Senator Ekweremadu. When asked what he meant by anarchy, the Deputy Senate President said, and I quote, anything that will threaten my $3 million a year salary and the other $5 million a year in kickbacks and bribe. That is what I call anarchy. Presidential fleet larger than 3 domestic airlines, says Punch newspaper. Why not? What's the big deal? Which domestic airline carries around every day a permanent secretary with 4 PhDs? Which one? Oh, by the way, congrats to our First Lady. Congrats. I understand that you will now be teaching Korean and Chinese language at Otoke University. Congrats. When I'm done studying diplomacy at Dokubos University, I will register for your class. I'll come to Otoke. Anambra election. Don't drag Ojukwu into this. Ifeanyi Ubah warns Governor Obi. Wow. All I want to know is what language did Ifeanyi Ubah speak? Someone told me that it was Newe English. It's not my place to judge whether TB Joshua is fake or not, says actor Jim Ike. You are right, my bro. You are right about that, my bro. Your job is to fake. To act. Yeah. I treat only malaria and typhoid, says fake doctor. Don't worry, my friend. You are doing great. I know many non-fake doctors who cannot treat any of these diseases. One of them. I don't mind showing certain parts of my body, says actress Ila Mensa. Yes! Yes! Do we get to choose which part you show? Can I suggest? It's time for your
Email!
A love letter. Wadada, love letter. Wadada, hey.
Do we have emails? I guess we have. Do we have emails today?
Of course. I'm tired, doctor. It's been a long day.
Who is keeping you? Who kept you here this long?
Hey.
You can say her name.
Let's get to the email.
Say her name.
Say her name.
Yeah. Who kept you here this long?
Keeping it to him. Who else?
That's what I want to hear. Now, do we have emails today?
Of course, doctor.
Okay, let's hear them.
Our first email is from Abubakar in Maduguri. He writes, Dear Doctor, you're hereby invited to come to Maduguri and Yobe to see cruelty, barbarism, and men's inhumanity to men. Please come and see how human life has been rendered worthless and how physical slaughtering of people have become the norm. Come and see how both soldiers and Boko Haram commit atrocity against innocent souls. All these are happening in your dear Nigeria. We need your prayers as we continue to weep.
Oh, Abubakar, thank you so much for writing. It's really sad when things like this are happening in Nigeria. We play around this show, but your email is a great reminder of the real-life consequences of the impunity and destruction of a nation by those charged with the responsibility of guiding it. I'll keep doing my part. I hope you do yours. Together, we will have the chance soon to make a change. You never can tell. Maybe a scale will fall off of Jonathan's eyes on his way to Damascus.
Amen.
You never can tell. Next.
Our second email is from Ifani. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, did I hear your brother President Goodluck Jonathan asking President Obama to help fix Nigeria? One day, this man will ask 95-year-old former South African President Nelson Mandela to help him impregnate his wife, President Jonathan. Why, after consuming $6 million food allowance per annum, as against Obama's $200,000 annual food allowance, should he make such requests? Does he realize that the strength of their pay package, Obama's annual salary of $400,000, is nothing but President Jonathan's supposed tithe from his legal or official $4 million per annum salary in my church? Please, how do we put an end to this embarrassment? An end.
Now, my friend, be very careful. If you are suggesting that the president failed, he may ask to repeat. And what I am recommending is that we say to him, pass and pass out, fail and fell out. No more receipt and repeat of classes. Do you agree with me? Next.
Our third email is from Bless Osman. He writes, Dear Doctor, each time I watch your show... Oh, this email is so funny. Dear Doctor, each time I watch your show, it gladdens my heart so much. Keep it up. You keep looking more and more handsome in each of the episodes. I think I like your buttocks in the episode that you are climbing a ladder. Since we both live in the US, why don't you send me your address so that I can come see you and probably marry you? You know it's not illegal here in the US. After all, Obama legalized it. So tell me your mind. I can't wait to nail your buttocks with my exhaust pipe. Hey!
What's his name? Blessed? Yawa no day. Exhaust pipe? Okay.
No, what?
I am sure saying a wimpy cigarette size thing where you carry about. I'ma pray for you. That is what I'm going to do. Your mates go to Egypt to marry 13-year-old girls, and you are busy looking at the butt of an old man, climbing the ladder. I'ma pray for you. Nonsense. Next. Nonsense. You think I'm afraid of you? Next.
Hey, our fourth email is from Dr. B in Canada.
Is he a real doctor?
I don't know. Are you a real doctor?
Cut this off.
He said, Hi, Doc. God bless you for your creativity, intelligent analysis, and suggesting solutions of Nigerians' multifaceted problems that have defied solutions for many years. I enjoy your show and have looked forward to it every weekend since the first episode, just like I watched the first episode of Tomato Justice's debut program last week. Hey!
Wow,
He watched my show.
That's good.
He said, help me tell her that the program was fantastic. If I have my way, I will compel every Nigerian international passport holders to provide evidence of watching the show continuously for at least 1 year before they can renew their passports. Even federal civil servants and contractors must show proof that they have continuously watched the program before they are paid.
I like that.
In this way, it is just a matter of time before our mentality will be completely changed for the better. However, there is something bothering me about the show. You mentioned in one of the last episodes that you successfully operated on President Jonathan's brain by removing some corruption worms and some coconut brains. But you didn't tell us if you replaced the removed content with something else or just left his skull empty. Can GEJ be suffering from the complications of your surgery? Or how else can you explain his discussion with President Obama, where he was mumbling something that it was transcribed as inaudible? Do you think he might be thought? Do you think he might be thought disordered or dysphasic? I also watched one of the episodes of your program when the late Tafawa Balewa visited America and he spoke in his impeccable Queen's language that made sense to everybody. Or do you think a brain transplant will cure GJ's intellectual and speech deficit? I'm done with this email.
Dr. B, thank you so much for your email. Now that I'm hearing your email, I'm thinking maybe I forgot a sponge inside the head of the president during that surgery. If you remember, a call came and I had to rush out. And when I came back, I just stitched everything up. And maybe I will take another look. You know what? I will take another... Thank you so much. We will schedule another operation for him so that I will look. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Remember that day? Must be something.
I don't know.
Next.
Our fifth email is from Akoa from Canada. He writes, hello, Dr. Damages. My greetings to you from Canada. Man, I love your show so much and I don't miss watching it at all. God bless you for the great work you're doing. You know that I stumbled on a video some time ago of you impersonating Goodluck Jonathan in the toilet, and surprisingly, you showed it on your last episode. Seriously, it's unfair, doctor. I love to be simple and clear. It's really unfair for you to do such a thing. I'm pleading with you to please consider removing the video. It sends no good message at all. I know you are good at accepting criticism, and you're not fully concerned about abusive comments people are sending to you. Nevertheless, I want to tell you that it does not speak well of you. But that does not stop me from watching your videos. But please, try and do the right thing.
Wow.
Thanks.
What's his name again?
I don't know. Akoa.
Akoa. Thank you so much for writing. About that video, I had people express the same sentiments to me. Mm-hmm. I understand. But let me tell you a secret. The only way I imagine people in authority as human beings is to imagine them doing what all human beings do. Poo-poo. I hope you poo-poo, huh? Do you? I poo-poo too. I poo-poo too. And,
oh my God.
I don't expect that we will agree all the time. I don't expect you and I to agree. If we do, it means that either you are dead or I am dead. Am I dead? No, I don't think so. So, or either two of us are dead. Or the two of us are dead.
Are you dead?
Once again, thank you for writing. I hope you keep writing. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. Next.
Our sixth email is from Banji. He writes, hello, Dr. Damages. Our Saturday is not complete now without your show. This Saturday, I watched the show with my wife, and she noticed Obama's facial expression when GEJ said, for you have to fix the world, you must fix Africa. And if you have to fix Africa, you have to fix Nigeria. Could you explain to us what is running in Obama's mind?
Wow, it's interesting. People are fascinated by that encounter. It tells people a lot about who Jonathan really is. Now, my friend, this is what Obama was saying there. He was saying, dude, I'm trying to fix my own country. Go and fix your own. And then he said in his mind, what is wrong with all these Africans? Thank God for my white side. Could it be that I could be this dumb?
Oh my gosh!
Next.
Our final email is from Marvin. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, although I once wrote to you to criticize your reference to the Pope, I quickly realized that criticizing you only made it worse. You mentioned your cousin as your only Catholic fan. Please add one more to that list. Your Catholic fan base has increased to 2 now.
Yeah,
I'm sure you will be proud that your fan base is increasing. Again, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know that there's too much reference to your assistant in your episodes. It's getting boring with her reading emails about herself every week. Seems like she only reads emails that has her name mentioned. Okay, I'll deal with you. I can predict what she is. He said, I can predict that she's the one that selects emails to be read. I know it feels good to be admired, but it shouldn't be emphasized in every episode. She doesn't even look like Beyonce. You see this here? I wonder what the hype is all about. I beg. Make we enjoy jokes, not some girl feeling good about her tiny stature. Please try to shoot one episode without too much reference to her. Nigerians are smart and have figured out that the only way their emails can be read is by mentioning tomato juice in their emails. I beg, make we hear. Hey!
Wow, Marvin, I hope reading your email answered all your questions. That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. Now, follow us also on Twitter at #DrDamages. Hey, I said it. Now, here is my concern for today. It is taken from the book of Ohio State University, Band, page 78. And it says, when you compete, you win. But when you cooperate, you amaze the world. Watch. Until next week, until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself. Woo! Forget Adiola. You heard what Marvin said, eh?
What did he say?
I think you are sending people to write emails.
But Marvin was your friend. Tomato juice. We love tomato juice. Make una know, make her unhappy. I beg.